I recently got back in here from a couple of other appointments, and I do have an update for you. I wanted to let you know here about our offer and see if we can help out with Patricia, I believe, granddaughter?
No.
I apologize. If expressed that you all are apparently a military family, so you're military as well. I thank you for your service. Do you have a few minutes to discuss?
Yeah.
Okay. Went ahead and walked the property, took some photos, I sent it over to the team. They came back with a couple of questions before we finalized something. And we want to try to make this like a custom offer to you all and to the scenario. I would really want to help out, somehow get her some sort of help so that she's not doing this by herself, moving everything from there to Tallahassee. One of the questions they had, the property, is it on septic tank or city sewer there?
City sewer.
City sewer?
Yeah, of Miramar.
Okay, perfect. Wanted to ask you, how was it that you came across our information? How did you get in contact with us?
Well, they sent me some kind of advertisement with a check, non-negotiable, and it was for a certain amount. And I said, well, let me explore what I can get for the place.
Okay, what you can get for the place. Understood. Yes, I do have here that we sent you a mailer a month or two ago. I'll keep in mind that the mailers are basically, we don't really know what the properties look like inside or, as far as exterior condition. So that's just a general estimate. I don't need to go into details. I don't know if you visited the property recently, but the property can use a little bit of updating to make it to 2024 standards.
Okay.
And we would be willing to basically buy this from you all if possible and do the proper fixing and renovating to then probably sell it forward to a family. In a perfect world, the team wanted to be at $290,000 cash.
A little bit low.
A little bit low?
Yeah.
Okay, my job is basically to try to get as much as possible for our sellers. And then the people that I'm working with kind of in the back office, of course, that work the finances, they're trying to pay the least. So
I have no problem with that. And I appreciate everything that you've done. But, at this point, I have to explore my options, okay? Whether I should fix the place and get the true value of it.
Right.
Or fix it, rent it.
What if we can improve the offer a bit?
Well, let's see what you come up with.
Because that is a perfect world number. If you're open to some slight negotiation, I could definitely see if I can go back to them right now, if you don't mind holding a couple minutes, and see by how much exactly we can improve the offer. Because having worked here for a bit, I know that the first offer is usually not our absolute maximum number.
Okay.
And just a reminder, sometimes folks forget, or you might not be aware of about our credibility. These offers that we're making here, we're covering closing costs and any realtor commission. There is no commissions either. So from the price that I'm giving you, all you need to take away is the mortgage amount, if there is one, and then any prorated taxes for the year.
Well, as far as the taxes are up, let's just get through the mortgage.
Okay, you said the taxes are up, but they're paid through the mortgage?
Yeah.
Okay, not a problem. Perfect world. So I can go back to the team with a little bit of ammo on our side here. The perfect world number is $290,000 cash. We can definitely, I believe, come up. The question is going to be, of course, how much. In a perfect world, if we can cover the closing costs, no other sort of costs besides any outstanding mortgage amounts, what would be the best that we could do?
Well, you're a couple of thousands off. I'm looking to bail out at $325.
Okay, bail out. What do you mean by bail out?
To let it go, to sell it $325.
Do you mind holding? I want to get in touch with my team right now. I do have them on standby, by the way, even though it's a bit later. I told them that I'll be calling you very soon, so they will be available for me here. Do you mind holding 2 to 3 minutes max?
I have no problem.
Okay, sounds good. By the way, if we can come up to the 325,000, is there another party that we would need to check in with? Any significant other? Anybody else involved with input?
My wife, but she's on board. She's on the deed. My wife is on the deed, but she's on board with me.
She's on board, okay. Okay, thanks for that. I did see that she was on the deed as well. So I gave basically a test offer. It wasn't my real offer. I just told them perfect world, which we know we don't live in a perfect world. So I just didn't get a chance to tell him that because he actually did something I wanted. He reacted to it. He gave me more information as when I told him perfect world. So I wanted to see if he can give me his number before I just continue to kind of come up. My max offer that I'm planning on right now is the most is about 320,000. Maybe we can go to 325,000. So I threw out that low anchor number, perfect world, 290,000. And now I'm gonna come back somewhere in the low threes. Stay tuned. Hey, me again, Adrian.
Hey, how you doing, Adrian?
I'm doing good. Just got off the phone here with the team. Okay, so here's what we've got. We haven't spoken about timeline on. From what I'm gathering, you all would want to sell as soon as possible. If you want to take more time, let me know. That's okay as well. We could get this done rather quick. Is it something that you would love to do sooner rather than later, or do you need a little more time in order for Natalie something else to get situated?
Well, you know, she is my granddaughter, and she's finding it a little difficult. She had first told me the end of the end of June.
End of June.
But but she's running into problems as far as moving her stuff to her new place up north, Florida. So
yes,
I would say I will speak to her and find out how much more time she would need. But
let me put this on the table. Would it be of good value to you and her if we can throw in a little bonus for some movers to help her, and we can help her even find the movers? Would that help?
I guess it would for her. I mean, find out what she needs, but she's a little evasive. So, I mean, I can ask her how much longer she needs, and we can talk probably tomorrow, as far as
the timeline
to be out, or timeline.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. As far as the price, so I got the team to review it again as a rental. So in this case, we're able to come up a decent amount here because in this case, the team would keep it as a rental and not look to sell it quickly. We're up to 305,500, and we can definitely throw in a couple $1,000 more specifically for movers for. How does that sound?
Well, let me talk to her and find out what's her situation.
Okay.
She's family, and I'm not gonna have her put on the street or anything like that.
Absolutely, and I'm on the same page. That's why I'm bringing her up so much, because she told me that she was basically trying to move everything in there by herself. And she has a small car, I know finances are a bit tight, so I personally don't look to only buy a house when I'm talking to homeowners. I'm actually literally trying to help, like, as a family member.
I appreciate that. Let me talk to her and see where she stands and see what her situation is as far as moving. Because that's one of the reasons. Because I'm in South Carolina, and
yes,
I don't want to have property, that I gotta travel and
correct.
So let me see what the story is. Let me talk to her and find out where she stands, and give me a call tomorrow, and we'll talk.
Okay, I'll give you a call tomorrow. What was I gonna ask you really quick? Oh, if you don't want to, or if it's an inconvenience to come down here, you don't need to physically be here to do the closing. Our title company can find somebody remotely that'll go to you over there in South Carolina, okay? If that helps too.